Good morning and welcome back to another video, and today is another day of the 0 to Gold Cap Challenge. Now just stick around and enjoy the video. Okay, so for today we have been farming up in Silithus using mining. Now throughout this hour of farming on the recorder, yes, I have recorded it because we're going to be doing some editing with this today. Basically, what we've actually been doing is we've been flying around the entire outer skirts of Silithus. It's basically fly around in a square and you'll be good. There's really not much to that route. But if you did want to know the route, you are more than welcome to go into the farming module for mining and going all the way over towards the thorium ore farm. This one can be located in here, and it will give you a rough estimate on what you're actually going to be getting. Now for me, I got 22 arcane crystals opposed to the averaged 21 arcane, so I hit it on the high end for this one, and it averaged around about 9,595 gold. We actually managed to pick up 10,231, so pretty damn happy on the way things are going right there. But that being the case, if you wanted to import the route, all you have to do is just press import and make sure that you have the route add-on equipped, just so you know. Now, aside from that, we are going to be editing this because this is going to be a custom My Farms one, because we're going to attach this with Alchemy. Now, this will be crafting it into arcanite bars in order to see if we can increase the gold per hour for this particular farm, so then we can import and export it. So what we're going to do now is we've got our 1 hour's worth. We're going to go jump into the editor, and what I'm going to call it is Silithus-mining/alchemy, and then what I'm going to do that is I'm just going to put my name in there right there, so DalaGG. So I'm going to save that, press OK, and then we are in the current zone of Silithus. It was a duration of 60 odd minutes, and then this has totaled up everything that we got in those 60 minutes. So that's pretty damn good. The majority of the gold is coming from the arcane crystals at 8,778 gold. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make sure that this is saved. So we'll just quickly save that, jump back into the recorder and put that to the side. What we've got to now do is prep this so we can actually do it. So to double check that we've actually got the farm in My Farms, it should come up here. So Silithus-mining, alchemy, DalaGG. It's already saved, so we can close the recorder now, and then we can now do our little bit of extra little adjustments towards the actual build. So what we're going to do now is we're going to quickly jump all the way over to Mesomere, and we're going to smelt the thorium bars. Now we only need to smelt 22 of these, and then all we have to do is send that over to our alchemist with the thorium bars and the arcane crystals turn into arcanite bars, and then we can do our extra additional things. Now in here, just as a little side note, while we're going over to smelt our stuff, I don't know why I've taken the long way around, is I actually managed to hit revered with the wave blade, and I am less than 2,000 reputation off of being revered with the rust bolt resistance. So basically by the end of today I should have flying. I will post that in the Discord as soon as I have flying. Don't you worry about that. Now aside from all of this, all I've got to do now is move that dude out of my way, is then just smelt the thorium bars. But one thing we may want to note is does it cost more to smelt the true silver bars? No, it isn't. Thorium, no. So what we're just going to do is we're going to only do the 22 thorium bars. So we're going to quickly smelt those and send those over to our alchemist. So that's pretty damn good. We're doing really well at the moment. And at the moment, it's around about 10,000 gold per hour farm for us. So what we're going to be trying to do is we're going to craft those into that, then adjust the farm to see if we can make more gold by, if I go onto the Worth It add-on, I can look at, oh, what is it, just farming the thorium and arcane crystals flat off. But with this custom farm, I will be able to see if it's worth me even doing the farm and then crafting it into arcanite bars in order to maximize the amount of gold we're actually getting, if you get me. But that being the case, let's just jump over to our send mail. We'll send over those and that to Zathrash, which is the arcane crystals and the thorium bars. So we'll just send those over right now, and all we have to do is just jump over to our alchemist which isn't too hard because all he has to do is just do a couple of transmutes for this, and we should be golden. Now, aside from that, I didn't actually do any mass reposting as I was working really late last night, so the gold for the day is going to be exceedingly low compared to the last couple of days where it was like over 200,000 gold. It's roughly around about 20,000 gold last time I checked this morning, which was a couple of hours ago. So I don't know if we've sold anything else, but we will get into that shortly. Now, what we're going to do now is we're just going to quickly grab hold of the arcane crystals. So what we're going to do is just find a nice little spot where it kind of looks rather nice. And that here is about right. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go have materials, arcanite bars. We're just going to craft what we've smelted into and the arcane crystals. And then we're going to go into editing the my farms. So that's going to be pretty good. It's not going to take us that long to even do, but we've got to make sure that we do all of these first. It doesn't really affect the gold value total because we can edit it with just one of those, but it would bear us in mind if we're just going to do it so we don't have any mess ups when we're actually creating this exported farm for my farms, so it would be a little bit more accurate. So that's 22 arcanite bars, and they are currently going for 521 gold. So that's basically a 120 gold increase on all of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into my farms. Now, bear in mind that at the moment this is 10,231 gold per hour for the Silithus farm. Now we're going to go into the editor, and what we're going to do is the arcane crystals, 22 of those, we're going to hold down the shift key, we're going to remove those. So just double check that we remove the right one. And we're just going to bring that over to here. So we're going to grab the item, put it in there, and we've just added it into the actual farm. So what we're going to do is go down to the arcanite bars, and we're just going to remember what we actually had, which was 22 of those. And now it's logged those arcanite bars. So what's actually going to happen now is we're going to then just remove the thorium bars. So we're just going to edit that. So instead of 718 of those, we smelted 22 of those. So that is now 698, 698, and then that will come at that. So all we have to do now is we have to save that, and then we can close that down and see what's going to happen here. Now the farm has increased in value. Instead of 10,000 gold per hour, it's nearly 13,000 gold per hour by using our mining and our alchemy. So essentially we've gained an extra 3,000 gold for the hour's farm just by using a little bit of alchemy to turn it into arcanite bars. So that's one way we can actually do this. I am going to currently export this and press export for the farm, and I will post this in the Discord and in this description right now that you guys can use for mining and alchemy combined for the thorium ore farm. Now, other than that, guys, let's get into the gold for the day. So just bear in mind, when you're actually using your gold per hour farms, you can do this with enchanting materials. Any materials you can add to an existing farm that you have recorded or created, and then you can make your own assessments for that those gold per hours. So it actually works kind of well for you if you wanted to do things for flipping. So if you farmed to craft something, then you know that you could edit that in order to go, right, in an hour I can create one of those, so to speak. So you know approximately, once crafted, how much gold you're going to get for that hour's worth invested. So it's a nice little tidbit in order to use with the editor. But the gold for the day is currently sat at a healthy, it says 26,239 gold. Not bad for only posting once yesterday and just leaving it and letting it run. Obviously, it's a little bit less than the other days. But superior battle potions, 30 of those for 5,243 gold. Arcane crystals from my tester farm previously from the other day for 2,633 gold. And the greater flasks of vast horizon, 20 of those for 14,162 gold. And some superior battle potions of strength for 3,495 gold, bringing our total up to 26,239 gold. Let's bring all of that gold in, and we are currently sat at a healthy 368,692 gold. Other than that, guys, I'm going to go get my rep now. Once I have flying, I am going to be doing some mass farming for some awesome stuff I have planned. So bear in mind, I've got so much planned. This is going to be awesome. Other than that, guys, I will be making the beta build for Worth It Classic today. After I work out how to use my new piece of software to make my thumbnails, I will be finishing that off and then putting that on the Discord. If you would like to help gather data, you can use the recorder in Classic once I'm finished editing the herbalism section. Other than that, guys, have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall see you tomorrow.